This is the launch of Raid Slayer. It's September 23rd in Australia. It's still the 22nd of September in America. The book came out on the 22nd of September, so in Australia it's been out just over a day, but in America it's still within the first 24 hours. So I want to go down to the current rank. This is the US store, and the book is sitting at 3,249 paid in the US store. I probably should have chosen my categories a bit better. I chose ones that maybe a bit more competitive than I probably should have, because if I'd have chosen some of the lesser competitive categories, my book might have a bestseller tag by now. And I'm thinking of changing the categories. I'm just not sure. I need to remove some because my book's already in 10 categories. So I'm going to be very, very careful if I decide to change any categories or something to make sure the category isn't the one sort of propelling my book forward. Although I don't think it'd be any one category doing it. So anyway, if I don't get any bestseller tags this time, it's fine. I mean, I've already done that before with the Fasaria books, but still, it'd be nice to have bestseller tags. I'm not as 100% convinced they really help you sell books or not. Like, I've seen books at 20k in the store with a bestseller tag. I mean, is the bestseller tag really helping that book at all? I don't know. As to how I feel, I feel excited about it, but I also feel kind of stressed, and I've got a lot of stuff going on in real life too, and I'm trying to write Fasaria book 3, and yeah, just it's stressful. And my book is still $2.99 in the US. I mean, it's not showing up as $2.99 for me because I'm in Australia. I have no idea why it doesn't come up normally, but yeah, it's still at $2.99 US. So my first step, probably at the end of today in the US, which will be late in the afternoon for me, I'm going to set the book at $3.99 and then see what happens to the ranks. I mean, it might go down in the ranks at first, and then I hope it picks up, because I've heard of that happening. I mean, it's only $1 more, and probably a lot of my stuff is coming from KU anyway, so Kindle Unlimited. So I don't know. Anyway, the blurb is updated now, thankfully, and the look inside is there. So I should be able to, and the links to the Facebook groups are there as well. So I hope I should be able to post in the Facebook group soon. I'll probably try to separate the days. I don't know how many sales or KU borrows I'll get from posting in the groups, but I know I don't want to group everything up on say day 1 or day 2. I want to try to ease things over a week so the algorithm knows that my book's a seller and it's not all just like front loaded stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be careful what I do with it. Other than that, it doesn't have any reviews yet, but it's got perfect also boughts, and it's got 5 rows of them. I don't know if that means anything actually, but yeah. So overall, I'm really happy with it, but it is a bit stressful. Now I'll quickly show you book report. Raid Slayer's made $98.84 Australian. It's got 64 sales so far and 4,336 page reads. The thing is, I'm guessing that the reporting is either slow for the money coming in, or maybe it's just waiting on credit card clearances, because there's no way 64 sales at $2.99 US or £2.99 pounds, euros or whatever is just going to be $100 Australian. I'm going to quickly change that to US dollars, just so the US viewers know. Raid Slayer's made $70.72 US. So yeah, no way 64 sales at $2.99 equals that. Plus with the 4,336 page reads, which is probably at least another $15, I guess. The page reads are good, but I fully expect Amazon to just hammer me down, like, take a sledgehammer to me next month when they do the page read reductions. But we'll see. I actually got a paperback sale too, which is the Raid Slayer Elite RPG Harem Fantasy down the bottom, which is cool. I haven't had a paperback sale for a while. So yeah, overall it's been great, just a bit stressful. And I'm trying not to agonize over ranks or sales or anything like that. So, but yeah, the only other thing I can say about it, even though all the sales haven't come in or whatever, the book is still my 4th best-selling book, which is hilarious because it's still on its first day, although a lot of that money's pre-orders, of course. But yeah, I think when all the money comes in, it's probably made at least $150 US on its first day. Mind you, probably half of that nearly is probably pre-orders and stuff like that, maybe a bit more than half, but still, that alone will be my best-selling day, because when I did the pre-orders for Vesaria and stuff, they were all 99 cents. And speaking of pre-orders, Raid Slayer ended up with 48 pre-orders by the time it went live. Vesaria Online Book 1 had 38, and Void Book 2 had, I think it was 36. But obviously I made a lot more with Raid Slayer. So Raid Slayer is well and truly in profit, even on top of the AMS ad spend, which is probably about, I think it's about $50 US, which is about 80, maybe $75 Australian. So, yeah. I mean, the fact that it's in profit, hopefully by quite far, I just hope the money just sort of trickles in and so I can actually work it out. The fact that it's in profit on day one is awesome. I haven't added up the expenses of the rest of the series, but I'm going to assume that maybe the entire series is broken even. At least the covers have. I mean, I haven't counted electricity for the other books or anything else yet. Or maybe I might spend other stuff, I don't know. So yeah, absolutely awesome launch. I don't know, it's funny that I was kind of down on it and I was a bit worried about it, but I know that's probably me not trying to get my hopes up, I guess. So still, I mean, I wish I had more of these launches. Like, it's been months since 4 months or something since I've released a book, so I'm just glad I've restarted with a bang, basically. That, you know, I was burnt out for a while, but I've come back and done it at a bang. Anyway, my next video is probably going to be on how I did this launch. I really hope it, I mean, if I get in the 2K ranks or even above, like, especially on day 1, but even day 2, that'd be friggin' awesome. But I'll do a video on, because I didn't cover everything in my last video on Raid Slayer. I want to go into how I say search for the categories and the keywords. And I'll actually show my keywords, because not enough people do that. And there's one awesome keyword. I actually had to get Dave Chesson's opinion on that keyword. He's the guy that made KDP Rocket, and he reckoned it was a good keyword. It got his spidey sense tingling, I think he said. But yeah, I think he was even surprised at the keyword, just how popular it was, but just how little competition there was for it. So yeah, anyway, I'll go into that in my next video, I guess. They've sort of, these launch videos are probably going to replace the diary videos for now. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll try to do a diary video, maybe. I'm just still writing Vesaria Book 3, although I'm almost done, thank God. Because that's been one hell of a journey writing that. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. Take care.